Do we have any Latinos in the house? Make some noise. Any Latinos? All right. Yeah, I say that because I'm actually Cuban. Yeah, you can keep your applause going. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I think it's so funny that I'm Cuban because it's like my dad's from Norway, you know? You guys are like, yeah, we know. You guys are like, we got that. But my mom is fully Cuban. Like, she escaped Cuba when she was 5. So I hate to break it to you guys, but yo soy Latino. Ja, 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 ja. Ja, ja, ja. I think it's so funny being white Latino, because it's like, I'm proud to be Latino. Like, I truly am. But it's really hard for me to express it, because it rubs everyone the wrong way. Kind of like what's going on right now. Can you guys feel that? It's tight in here, huh? Un poquito? My mom, when Trump started hitting on Latinos in 2015, she got me a shirt to like show my Latin pride and to really stick it to Trump, which is nice, but what she doesn't understand is that I'm white on the outside. So the shirt said, "This is what an American looks like." Yeah. Yeah, I can't wear that. I need a shirt that says, "This is what a Latino can look like," you know? I feel like, right? That'd stick it a little harder. Could you imagine if I was on stage right now with a shirt that said, "This is what an American looks like"? I feel like even MAGA dudes would be like, "That's no bueno, mijo. You're doing way too much." I get it though, obviously. I have nothing going for me Latino at all. Like, my name is Bryan Vogt-Nilsen. I don't speak Spanish. This happened last week. I was in a market, okay, and the guy who was serving the food at the hot plate section was Spanish, and I'm ordering, I'm like, "Hey, can I get the chicken?" And he's like, not really understanding, and then I go, "Can I get the pollo?" And then this Latino guy next to me goes, "You pronounced that correctly." That's how white I come off. That he saw me use one word of Spanish and was like, "I gotta give credit when credit's due. This honky really stuck the landing on that pollo." Wow. I was pointing at the pork the whole time. I didn't even know. Honestly, if I think about it, I think the only thing I have going for me Latino is that I call my uncle Tío Miguel. That's it. I call him Tío Miguel. And you know what's so funny about that? Do you guys know that Tío means uncle in Spanish? Okay, I did not know that. So until I was 15, I thought my uncle's first name was Tío Miguel. I thought it was one word like Tijuana. It wasn't until I took Spanish in high school where I was like, wow, it's just Miguel. That's actually... And I was like, does that mean Tijuana's just Juana? Like, I haven't felt that uncultured since the time I ordered filet mignon and pronounced it Philippe Mignon. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have said anything, but I like brought it up to my uncle and I was like, "Tío Miguel, I have to ask you something." And he was like, "What's up, Brian?" And I go, "Your name is just Miguel?" I'm like, "It's not, it's really just Miguel." And I thought he was gonna be cool about it, but still whenever I see him, he'll be like, "What's up, Tío Brian? How you doing?" And I'll be like, "Ja, ja, 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 Tío Miguel." It's still funny. Everyone on my mom's side, they all want to be like married already and have kids, but it's just like hard for me to approach women because it scares me. Fellas, can I get an amen? Fellas, where's that amen I requested? The last time I did it was a year ago. This is how messed up I am off of it. I go on the train one time, I'm in New York, and I see this beautiful woman, right? She's like so pretty, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the other train, you know? I'm gonna hide. And then I'm sitting there being like, dude, this cannot be me my whole life. Like, how am I gonna find anyone if I don't even try? So I go up to her and I introduce myself. I go, "Hey, me llamo Tío Brian. ¿Qué tal?" And we hit it off and we got drinks until 5 a.m. that night, which is, yeah, yo sé, which is pretty cool. Yo sé. But during the date, it got kind of weird. At a certain point, she goes, "Hey, just so you know, I'm a princess." And I was like, "What's up?" And she goes, "I like to be taken care of." Yeah. I've been so out of the game, I thought she was like a real princess for a second. I was like, am I about to be the Prince of Genovia right now? Like, am I about to be my liege? But I really like her, and the next day she wants to get dinner, but I don't know where to take her because I don't know where princesses eat. Like White Castle, I have no idea. I took her to this restaurant in Brooklyn called Rolo's. It's a very expensive restaurant. I should not have been there at all. Because for context, at that point in my life, I was actually on food stamps. Yeah, little did she know, I also like to be taken care of. I'm like, oh, you're a princess, that's cute. I'm a welfare queen, so you can actually... Yeah, you can kiss my ring whenever EBT hits. So we go to Rolo's, and it could have been fine, but she just kept ordering drinks and drinks. She ordered the filet mignon. I was like, that's not good. And it could have been fine, but during the date, it got so whack. At a certain point, she goes, hey, let's play a game. And I'm like, okay, I love games. What do you want to play? And then she goes, let's say what we think each other's biggest flaws are. I was like, can we play a different game by chance? That's not even a game. Have you ever... I thought you'd just say like Uno or Mancala, you know? I should have played Marco Polo with her, honestly. I should have. She closed her eyes, I write Polo on the check, and I leave, you know? But I didn't do that. I was like, okay, we can play. And then she goes, great, I'll go first. And then she goes, I think you're too eager and have low self-esteem. I was like, damn, you're pretty good at this game, actually. I was like, wow, you're really nice with it. How much you guys think I dropped on this meal? How much you guys think I dropped? I dropped $600. Yeah. I loved her! Oh, my princess! I saw that bill, I was like, please accept EBT here, because I actually cannot. Please. And I don't know if she saw the bill or not, but as a joke, she was like, what's the damage? And I was like, it's irreversible, actually. I was like, it's eviction. Can I stay on your couch for a while? I'm like ruined right now, actually. And that was the only date we ever went on, because what ended up happening was that she was texting me being like, when do I get to see you again? And it's like, never. Right? I'm gonna have to move back home with my mom if I want to see this princess one more time. So I texted her being like, look, I think you're really sweet, but I can't hang out. And then she texted me back, this is true. She goes, look, I'm really sorry for how I acted. That was not my best self. She goes, you should come over tonight because I really want to make it up to you. And I still said no. Who's too eager with low self-esteem now, huh, guys? I still think about her every day, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she would have made it up to me, though, honestly. I feel like if I went over there, she would have been like, hey, I just ordered from Rolo's. Get your credit card out. There's one other girl in my life right now. It's my gym crush. I go to the gym. Make some noise if you go to the gym. All right. It's January. You think it'd be a little louder? Yeah, I guess. I have a gym crush. I think it's so funny because it's like I see her every single day, and I've never talked to her once in my entire life, and I love her so much. I don't know one letter in her entire name, and she's like the reason I get out of bed a lot of the time. Every morning I'll be like, I gotta wake up, alphabet's gonna be there. I want to say something to her, but I feel like it's just creepy to approach women at the gym, so I've just been waiting for an organic moment where I can just be like, hey, I love you so much. And then one day she just stopped going to the gym. She just left. And I was devastated because this is how it always goes. I never try, and then they just leave. And then 6 months later, I walk into a bar, and she's bartending there. Like this, yo say. There she is. Yo say. And I'm like, okay, this is my organic moment. I need to say something. So I go up to her, and this is true. I go, hey, I gotta ask you something. I go, did you used to work out at the Planet Fitness on Gates Avenue? And she goes, yeah, I did. Why? And then I went, where the hell have you been? I forgot I'd never spoken to her once in my entire life. And that just came out. I was basically just like, hey, I really miss watching you. Like, can you please? I was like, you're my favorite program. Dude, the funniest thing about that too is like I was worried about being creepy at the gym. Meanwhile, this is a bajillion times creepier. She has no idea who I am at all, and I'm like, Eureka, I found you. But it worked. She started laughing, and she was like, I recognize you from the gym. And I was like, nuh-uh, yeah. And then she asked me on a date. She goes, hey, after my shift, do you want to go on a date? And I'm like, more than anything in the whole wide world, I love you with all my heart. So she takes me to a bar that night, but what ended up happening is she takes me to the bar where all of her coworkers go to after work. So then the date is over. I'm just standing there. It's awkward. It's like, have you guys ever been with a friend? And then they're like, oh, you should go hang out with my friends. And then you go, and it's just super awkward. Okay, it was like that, but I didn't even know her. I'm standing there. They're like, who's this guy? And she's like, oh, that's Bryan. He stares at me at the gym from afar. Yeah, I'm like, it's actually T. O'Brien. K-Tall. And then the worst part ever was she had this one coworker, and like, I don't know if they were dating or not, but he was like so hot, and they were talking the whole night, literally chatting, and like, I was just freaking out. And like, sometimes when I'm like really freaking out, I'll like write a note in my phone to like calm myself down and get the words out. And I wrote one in that moment. I'm gonna read you guys what I wrote, because I think it's really crazy. And just don't feel bad for me, okay? Just don't feel bad. Okay, I go, bro. This is so messed up, yo. You are fumbling the bag so hard right now. You haven't been talking to her at all. She's on the other side of the room having a great time. She's been talking to that guy nonstop. His arms look so good. Is he doing push-pull or isolation? She won't look at you at all. Ugh! Dude, she's over you because you can't be a guy and do your thing. I know. And the funniest part, under all that, it says, don't be so hard on yourself. So then I just left because that's not the pep talk I needed, you know? And then a month later, I was like, let me just go back and like ask her on another date. And then I go and she's not there. And then I like ask the other coworkers, I'm like, hey, when's she like coming in? And they're like, oh, she moved to Miami. Yeah. And I was like, wait, why'd she move to Miami? And they're like, oh, she said she was really into Cubans. I was like, no! I was like, yo soy Latino! Ja, 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 ja. Thank you guys very much. I'm Bryan. Be well.